guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to a new episode of Pickup Vlogs, where I just basically talk about shit I buy, and what I buy every day, and so on. So, yeah, I mean, like, this is the second episode. Let's hope this continues on, and boy, oh boy, we got a big haul today. We got a huge haul of stuff that I actually got yesterday. I just didn't have time to do a vlog because I got home really late. But we got a shit ton of stuff to go through, so let's get started. First of all, I have to point out that a lot of this stuff this time I actually got for free because they were mostly from friends and so on that were just throwing out stuff. And I mean, like, out of all of them, actually, it's just one I bought today, like, that I just bought with money. So, yeah, the first one we're going to take a look at, which cost me about $16, is this little fella right here. It's, actually, it's backwards. So, yeah, it's backwards. This is the Star Wars Action Fleet TIE Fighter. This came out in the mid to late 90s as part of the Star Wars Kenner line. And the story about this is that, at the time, Kenner had done, like, a deal with, like, Micro Machines and so on to make sort of Polly Pocket Star Wars stuff for guys, because Polly Pocket was for girls, this is for guys. So they made, like, these things called, like, they made, like, Micro Machines Star Wars and stuff, and I remember those fondly as a kid. I remember playing with those all the time. And my favorite part of the line was called the Action Fleet series, where they were basically very nicely detailed, sculpted versions of the Star Wars vehicles from the original trilogy. Now, I don't know if a lot of people would see this. I just hope to God this tripod does it. If you look up on my roof, hanging from the ceiling, there are a shit ton of Star Wars Action Fleet things hung on wires to simulate sort of a space battle or whatever, and I have a shit ton of these in my own kind of collection. I just hope that tripod stays like that. That works, that's fine. But anyway, let me just hang on, just get that up a bit. Oh, fuck the tripod's being an asshole. Anyway, so that'll have to do. Anyway, so, yeah, I've just been, so, like, lately I've been trying to find the other vehicles and stuff, and I'm really happy I got the TIE Fighter, because when I was a kid, I never had a good TIE Fighter toy. They were just, like, these little tiny things that just break instantly, and they suck. They really sucked. But this one I really like, and I'm really glad I got it. It also comes with, 2 pilots that are in the cockpit. But, yeah, I actually want to use these for, like, battles, like, space battles and stuff, and just set it on a green screen so the TIE Fighters can go right in front of the camera and so on. But, yeah, this is cool. So this was the only thing I bought that was cash-wise, and that was the Action Fleet TIE Fighter. Now we're moving on to, something my friend got me when I, saw her at, when we went to see The Last Unicorn screening. So if you haven't seen my review of that, I'll just link below or whatever and go check it out. But she found this interesting enough in her attic. And it's like a 15-year-old piece that's, not too sure if I should use it or not, but if you want to take a look, it's Star Wars soap. Yes, Star Wars soap all the way back from, I don't know if you can read the licensing, 1999, so it's already open, so if you guys want to look, I mean, the soap's still intact, and there's supposed to be like a figure and shit in there, and it looks like, from the look of it, looks like Darth Vader. Yeah, it's Darth Vader. So I'm debating on even using it, because I have no clue if this would, like, harm my body or whatever, but it was a nice little collector's thing. I thought it'd be kind of cool just to put in the collector's bin. Who knows what I'm going to do with this thing. Like, I don't know, burn it, or, I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to burn it. A friend of mine gave it to me. What am I thinking? I'm an idiot. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, so we'll have to see. So, yeah, there's 2 Star Wars things today. Now, just a little quick something. We're moving on to movies now that I've bought or got. Basically, well, yeah, I've already shown this in my last Unicorn review, but, I have the DVD version of, The Last Unicorn. It's a good picture. The problem is this is the, censored version where they cut out a lot of the swearing and stuff from the movie. But there was the screening, the Canadian tour screening that they were having, And if you look, the author of the book actually signed it for me, and the author of the book is a really nice man. And his name's Peter S. Bagel, and a really nice person. Great man to talk to. He could talk your ear off about stories that he's been through with so on, like people like Jeff Bridges and so on, who was in this movie, ironically. But great fucking movie. If you haven't seen my review, go check it out. And then I got this for free, Hook on DVD, and as a kid, I was in love with this movie. I still love this movie. I think it's one of those very underrated Steven Spielberg movies, and this is probably one of his best pieces of work. And basically, it stars Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, the late Bob Hoskins, and Julie Roberts, and it's a great movie. If you guys have not seen Hook, oh my god. Like, watch this movie. So, the story about this, the reason I got this for free is because, we went to HMV, and my friend was buying a bunch of stuff, and this was like $5, so I was even debating on buying it. And I was gonna buy it, actually. And she was buying her stuff, and then she said, oh, you get something for $5 for free. So she got me this for free, and I really appreciate it. And so, yeah, it's a Hook on DVD. Yep, so that's awesome. And just very quickly, if you guys, like, watch any of the Peter Pan movies in, like, a chronological order, my advice, watch either the first one, which is either the Disney Peter Pan or the Universal Peter Pan, then go into Disney's Return to Neverland, then watch Hook. It's kind of a trilogy of movies. A very non-official trilogy. Okay, and now we are on the big haul that I got this time that I really am glad I got because a couple of these I've really wanted. And most of them are for the Ontario Cosplay Wars Arsenal. We have a huge armory downstairs. Like, it's unbelievable the kind of crap we have. So what do we have today? We have a shit ton of Nerf stuff. And the Nerf toy line I really like. I mean, their guns are fine, but I'm more after the swords and shit. I find those are the coolest thing they've made. But let's move on to the gun first, the big gun. Here it is. It is the Nerf Retaliator. This sucker is pretty much in the shape of a Tommy gun, which I really love. You go, right? It takes about 25 darts in a magazine. Just gotta try to pull it out here. It comes with a magazine, a round magazine. It takes about 25 bullets, or 25 darts, as most people call them. Just cock it in like that. And do you guys want me? Do you guys want me to fire it off? Okay, I'll fire it off. If I hit the camera, I hope not. 3D shot, maybe even. Okay, here we go. Do you guys see that? All right, cool. But, yeah, there is the Nerf Retaliator. I got this for free off a friend. He actually gave me a shit ton of his Nerf stuff. But this is a nice piece, and this will do good for battle when we go into battle to fight other cosplayers. So it'll be like... but anyway, I'm joking around. But, yeah, Nerf Retaliator. Now we're moving on to the swords and the weapons, which I really like. So I'll start with probably the smallest to the largest. First, we have this Nerf Enforce Tomahawk. It is a throwing axe, and it's made out of foam. All the weapons are made out of foam or foam rubber. And these are good for bashing yourself in the head. See? Nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. Nothing hurts at all. And basically, it's a tomahawk, so you throw it, and it kills people. And I'm going to give this to a friend, like, for his character, for his LARP character, who is a dwarf. As well as another thing on here, but as you can see, it's actually in pretty good condition. So yeah, the Nerf Tomahawk. Now we are going on to the swords. The first two swords that we have here. These are the N4 swords that the friend gave me. The one thing is the first N4 yellow sword. It's got a bit of a damage there, but what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put duct tape around them so they'll look more like official LARP swords. But this is the yellow one. As you can see, it's a very nice one. It's kind of got like a little ninja tip there, which is interesting. And this will be a sword for the battles. And so there you go. Don't know where to put it. Yep, screw it, I'll just put it back on the wall. And then we have the other N4 sword, and you're probably thinking, wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be blue? Well, my friend who had this was doing a Green Ranger cosplay. The downside was he didn't have the dragon dagger, so he just made a long dragon dagger out of a Nerf sword. And he just spray painted it green, which is actually not bad, but I'm probably going to customize it a little bit, so, like, just get the duct tape on here, so, like, because as you can see, it's got a few dents and stuff, and I don't want this to get any more damage than it already is. But, yeah, there is the second N4 sword. Alright, now we're moving on to the third biggest weapon that I got, and it's this motherfucker in great condition, the Nerf N-Force Axe. Not the axe, I'm stupid. The Nerf Battle Force, mace. It's just a giant fucking club that you hit people in the head with, and you bash their fucking brains in, and this sucker is huge. It's in amazing condition. Now, I've seen these go for like $50 a piece, like these big-ass weapons, and this is a nice one. This will do for like a bad guy or whatever on the battlefield, just going BAM! 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 Bam Bam with this shit. But as you can see, it's in perfect condition. I like the little sculpt here. I feel like something like out of Hunger Games with the, what is it, the Triton. Or whatever. I just feel like you feel like a badass with this thing. It's made out of kind of a foam latex rubber, so it's easy if you get hit in the head. Actually, it kind of misses your head. That's interesting. And you just bash people's brains in, and this will be good for the battles. Moving on to the second largest weapon. It is the N-Force double-bladed axe. This sucker. Now, I already have one of these, but I always like, spares for other people and so on. So this axe, which I actually have another one, and the tomahawk will go to my friend who is cosplaying a dwarf. So, yep, it's in perfect condition, barely used. Very, very nice. And this is one you can just hack and chop and shit, and again, doesn't hurt at all. I'm not stupid, so this conversation is over. But you have the battle axe. And then finally, the one I really, really wanted. This was something I've been on the hunt for. I didn't get it at the time it came out, but I'm glad I got it now because this is going to be mine for the battles. It is the N-Force Longsword. Look at that. This guy, I know, can go for a lot of money. He's like just a lot of money in general, but he is huge. He's at least 3 feet long. I don't know if I can get the whole... I feel like Legend of Zelda, Da-da-da-da! And actually, speaking of Legend of Zelda, doesn't this look like Link's sword, somewhat? You can actually turn this into Link's sword. Just spray paint this blue. Get there, and there. There. Instant Link sword. But this will be my blade, I think, from now on during the battles, because it's a very nice long sword. I'm very much into the long swords when it comes to battle. It's in my blood, Viking, Scottish era, but anyway, freedom. So yeah, it's in okay condition. I mean, it's the paint, a bit of the paint's coming off, but I'm gonna customize this. This is all gonna be like a shiny aluminum duct tape. And the tip hasn't really seen the best of days, but that's why I'm going to repair it and make it more kind of like my own blade. And yep, you can sheath it, you can hack people with it. It's almost like a fucking lightsaber. Like, look at this. I feel like He-Man. I have the power! But, yeah, there is the Nerf N-Force double gigantic sword. I have no clue what the fuck this is called, but it is a awesome piece of weaponry. So, yeah, that's about it, guys, for this episode of Pickup Vlogs. So, yeah, expect these to come out more often. Especially when I'm starting to buy shit and so on. And, yeah, so, I'm really glad I got this haul of Nerf stuff. So, I'm probably going to put this all with the arsenal, and I'm going to fix this when the time comes, and I might do a vlog on that. But, that's about it. So, ow. Fucking banged my head in the head. Hit my head in the... See, my work done brained already. So yeah, just rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think of this episode, and so I'll see you in the next review or in the next pickup video. So, until then, I will see you guys later. Take care.